so excited.
I know. Remember to watch it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Game Club's side quest. What month was it? February 2016 meeting. I am Console Kevin, and I'm hungry. With me, we have the president of the Game Clubs. Hi, Mike.
President now. Hello.
Hello,
yeah,
Mike.
I finally got to make it because I'm normally working on Saturdays. But hello, and we are in our unofficial cave.
This is our official cave. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sweet. Yes.
We also have, let's see to run down the line. We have Mikey joining us. Hi, Mikey. How are you today?
Good.
There he is. Mark's here. Mark's here every month. Hello, Mark. We have Jorge, Mr. G, who hasn't made a video in forever, and I'm sad about it.
What's going on, dudes? I'll be back.
And we have C-Stove. Hi, Corey.
Hello.
So we got a big meeting here today, so we're going to try to calm it down, not all talk over each other. So we'll start off the meeting with Corey, and we'll have him say a little piece about Bioshock Infinite. So, Corey, if you would, please.
I was not wanting to start, but...
I don't care.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I did not replay this game again, but I have beaten it. Let's start off with that. But this game has the best story, I think. If you go back and actually see what all went on while you were playing that you didn't understand, it's like the most complex story I've ever seen in a game. And it's mind blowing. So that's all I want to say. I love it.
What's up?
It's your turn. Say your little.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I just this is kind of what I wish every shooter would be. You know what I mean? It's got a great story. The weapons and stuff that well, they're you know what I meant by shooter, Kevin. Don't look at me like that.
I'm listening. I didn't say anything.
But just all the weapons that you can use in different elements. You're not just using guns or whatever, and they do a really good job. I mean, one of my favorite things to do was to use the crows. I mean, or your electric weapon or whatever that you get eventually. I mean, it takes forever to get it, but once you get it, it's so badass. So I just think that it all comes together really well. I mean, everything from the story to freaking blowing people up. So
bad butt.
Yeah. So I really enjoyed playing it, man. It was finally though I hadn't beaten it. I'd seen my brother beat it. Finally got to it. So. That's it.
My dogs are setting off 3 different cameras right now.
Yeah, good. You've got to be playing this. Mark, how did you enjoy your time with Bioshock?
Oh, it was really fun. It seemed like kind of like the same experience I had with the Alan Wake, how we basically had to finish the DLC to understand the whole story. Because once I got the main game, I was still slightly confused on what was going on. So I had a complete set, so I ended up beating the last 2
Mark's dogs are going
as well. And it kind of made more sense. I really
have to play the DLC to get anything.
Hey, Mark.
Mark's dogs are going
Mark, do me a favor.
Huh?
I'm gonna link you a link that tells the stuff you probably didn't notice, and I want you to go read it.
So can I ask a question here for you guys, maybe who understood the story a little bit better at first, or the DLC actually? Is the DLC what ties it to the original Bioshock, or does the actual? Because I hadn't played the original, but this is the only Bioshock I've played.
Yeah.
It ties into the original universe more so than the story of the original Bioshock.
Oh, okay.
But,
right.
It kind of makes it all a cohesive world where it's just sort of nods to it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't read into all.
I kind of got the gist from right when at the end of the game when it's just by the way, you're in Rapture, and I was like, oh.
Well, when I beat the game the first time, I had to do a Google search for explained endings on it and everything, and as Corey was saying a second ago, it really begs to play the game a second time because you pick up on so many things that you were like, oh wow, I had no idea that this was the case.
Okay, cool.
Mark, you have anything else?
No, that's it. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that we have to basically play the DLC to understand how it ties in with the original game.
That's fair enough.
The original game, by the way, Jorge, go play it.
What's up, Corey?
What's your
The original game is amazing, so you should go play it.
Hold on, there was some echo there. All right.
Yeah.
Got it. What were you asking, Corey?
I just said Bioshock 1 and 2, they're really good, so you should go play them.
I think I got them on PC, so I'll probably knock them out. sometime, hopefully.
Very different though.
Kevin, I hate you.
Hold on. Turn this off.
Oh, my mic was never on.
Good. Just read it, right?
I was just on your. I was just on
Yes,
your.
that's fine.
All right.
That's gonna make it
I'm
bad.
just on Kevin's then. So, is it still liquid?
There we go. The echo's gone now.
As is Kevin's voice.
Kevin, you're not even on. Okay, because I could hear you in the next room. The game didn't make sense until the end. That's pretty much how I felt. I was walking through it, and I didn't understand everything. I didn't understand the twins. I didn't understand what the purpose of the songbird is. I don't think anyone will. You know, and then when I caught was it her pinky? It all made sense how it was all different at the same time, and it was very weird, but I understand why it was such a good game.
Do you understand all that stuff now?
Yes. You understand it right at the end. When they start going from tower to tower to tower, it's like, and you see other bookers walking, and it just makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like whatever choice you make, like creates another dimension, and just keeps branching.
Yeah, because with all the what was her name? The girl.
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth?
Yeah, when you see all the different Elizabeths at the very end, it's like, well, okay, now this one's part of this faction, this one's in this faction, this is a regular Elizabeth. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end, you know, as I sat there and after I finished the game, I just kind of watched the credits roll like I usually do, and you hear a little bit of dialogue, and he says something, and then his daughter's name, which is Anna, right? And then that's where I was like, oh shit, maybe that's the real ending to the game. You know what I mean? Where because I guess what he does is he kills his evil clone off, or his evil self off, right? That's essentially what he's trying to do the entire time, right, Booker?
Yeah, he killed himself at the point where he turns into Comstock.
Right, yeah, where he turns into the bad guy. So, but at the end, you hear that little bit of dialogue, and that's what confused me, so that's why I went out and looked up the story or whatever.
Yeah, so Comstock and Elizabeth don't exist now, so it's just regular Anna.
And him, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool. That story's just freaking, I don't know, it's badass.
Yeah, it is. A lot of shooters especially don't get that deep with story.
No, hell no.
Like,
That's why I was saying, man. I wish
Like,
you
don't
got
like
that
these
entire
guys, go shoot
package. Yeah, exactly.
Kevin's
So
still muted.
Is Kevin flexing for us or what?
I don't know what's going on with him. He's pointing at him and now he's flexing.
Say something, you spoon.
We can't hear you, Kevin. Just to let you know that.
Oh, Kevin.
Alright, moving on.
Mike, you're not on. Okay.
So is he not gonna? What's going on?
He seems okay with this.
Yeah. Let's all just look at his little head bob in and out of the screen on the little square there. Seriously, what's up? Kevin?
Okay, I have a question for everyone.
Yeah, go for it, man. Shoot.
The people I can't hear, just nod your head, yes or no. Is it worth it to go play the DLC?
I think so.
I would have to buy the game over again because that's cheaper getting that edition of the game than buying the DLC off from the store.
So what is it, the Game of the Year edition or whatever?
You know, whatever it is, it's only like 15, and then the DLC is like 15 each on PSN. So.
But that's just digital, or is it still cheap enough to get it physical with a DLC?
It's like 15 to get it physical with DLC, and then
Brand
if
new?
you want to just buy the DLC, it's like 15 each.
Oh yeah, that's what I'll have to do then. I'll have to have another copy of it.
Kevin looks frustrated, so I don't know what he's saying.
Kevin, we can't hear you, bro. You're not on. Like, we can't hear you, or Mike. You know.
had no idea what.
You're going to start talking in sign language.
Pointing, okay.
Yeah, he's probably chewing me out or something, but I
Something's
can't.
funny.
Yeah. Maybe the sandwich just hit him the wrong way. Let's see.
Okay.
Are they arguing? Are they about to hug?
I don't know. This is.
I'm about to just bring my phone over there.
I feel like I'm trying to.
Oh no, they just
Telemundo
bonded.
or something.
They just bonded. Is he gonna propose? He's off screen. Oh crap.
I see him.
Now they're having coffee time.
Kevin, I'm literally about to start playing Clash of Clans if you don't get back on board here, buddy.
I got this.
Yeah, take your phone over there. It's more reliable than their technology.
So no one answered. Is the DLC worth it?
Yeah, Mark answered.
Oh, I'm trying to get like across the board, like yes.
Oh, I haven't played it. I was on the same boat as you were. So.
Oh, okay.
Just mute yourself. Mute the audio.
That's since I hadn't played any of the other Bioshocks. I just wasn't sure what tied what into the story. I mean, I just wasn't.
Just know that when you play Bioshock 1 and 2, that it's gonna be way different. Like don't expect Infinite.
What the fuck? You're not even on here.
Oh my
More
god!
creepy in the dark
We
and
should probably
stuff.
just start this whole thing over at some point.
We don't need to start over. This was
You
fun.
can just cut it. Don't you edit this stuff anyways, Kevin?
Oh, go the fuck that way! Go the fuck that way!
No, I have an idea. Whenever I ask a question or someone else
No,
does,
yours on
he can put subtitles on when he's talking.
No, you're still on.
What the heck's going on?
What? Fuck
Can you hear me now?
Kind of.
That was like I think you're. Oh shit! You can make it.
Oh wait, say something, Kevin. Hold on, say something. Yeah, I can kind of hear you, but I don't
We
know.
hear
if
you
it's...
through
Sitting
Oh,
next to
other
don't do
people's phone. Get you a
I was
nice
just
set of
telling you,
turtle
you don't.
peaches?
You can just shut yours off and.
Hold on.
Whatever.
Just start sending smoke signals, yeah.
Can you write it and like just put a piece of paper up and then we'll just be like, oh, okay. No, we can't hear you. I'm assuming
You don't want to
that's
listen?
what you said. No.
Nope, Kevin's straight muted.
Good
Is
thing
there a
that
mute
didn't come
button on
through.
that snowball?
I would have heard the F word I saw your
Please
mouth
tell me
do.
there isn't a mute button on that snowball, and he hasn't. Oh man.
Say it again.
Oh my fucking god. How about now?
I hear you. Yes.
Dude,
Was the snowball muted?
I don't fucking. Mine just decided to fuck itself, so I don't know.
Oh, now we got this. Does this work?
Yeah, it works.
Alright,
Alright!
back on fucking track. Mike, talk about your introduction part of Bioshock.
I don't really want to now. I'm just depressed. Alright, so, Bioshock's a great game. So that's about it. No. I love Bioshock. I love the series, and like everything they said, you know, it's so worth playing it several times because when you start it over, you pick up on so many things. I think as Corey was saying, like at the start of it, when you kind of see the two twins when they're dropping you off, and they're just kind of already talking with one another, like, oh, why doesn't he row? And he's like, no, he doesn't row. And they're like, well, what do you mean he doesn't? It's like, oh, he doesn't row. And like, if you think about that, it's because they've done it so many times in the past. They've been over that scenario like thousands of times, and no matter what, like he doesn't row the boat. So
And the coin flipping.
yeah, exactly.
It's always heads like 100 times.
Yeah.
And then he turns around, and on his back, it's like even more times when it's always been heads or whatever side it always goes to. They're like kind of, they give you this perception like your choices matter a lot more than they do, though, which kind of stinks. The biggest one I think is when you, just from an aesthetic standpoint, you have the option to trust the guy at the booth and insist on a ticket, or you could pull a gun on him. And if you pull a gun on him, then you don't get stabbed in the hand, And if you don't, then you get stabbed in the hand and you have a bandage wrapped around your hand.
I thought the only option was to shoot him.
No, you can not shoot him, and then you'll get stabbed in the hand, and then you have a bandage for the rest of the game. But other than that, and then you can pick like a different brooch or whatever for Elizabeth, but it seems like it would have an impact on something, but it really doesn't like matter at all, which is kind of sad.
Honestly, I never think the game is about choice.
I kind of like that, though, because if you think about it, we are him, so every time he goes, he thinks it's his first time. You know what I mean? So, like, if we're thinking it's our first time and we choose something, it doesn't matter because it's just a loop anyways.
Right.
So our choices, you know, they're just got the same outcome.
It's an awesome story. It's so well layered, and the DLC does really add a lot. Like, I really love the DLC. It ties, like, the whole universe together, and it's, like, a great way of, like, making a different game without making, like, the same game. The combat is fantastic. I played it the first time when it came out in 360, and not to be like a PC Master Race, Kevin always. But it was on sale, like right when you guys picked it for the game of the month. There was a combo pack for Bioshocks 1, 2, and 3 on sale on Steam for $10. So I was like, yeah, why not? And oh my God, does that game look really good on a good PC?
No, it actually looks
like
pretty good.
running on Ultra, it looks phenomenal.
I saw.
Gorgeous.
I can't remember who I saw play, but that opening scene with the rain and the water crashing on PC. Even on PS3, it looked good.
No, it looks great on PS3 and Xbox, but I was really having a great time playing it. I mean, I did a couple streams of it and put a few stuff up on YouTube. And, I mean, it was an awesome second playthrough. I didn't finish it the second time around, which I still want to. I got really far though, but I did love that game. The soundtrack is fantastic. It's one of the most atmospheric games I think I've played in a very long time. You know, it really kind of drags you into like their world and you know, all the everythings.
So better than Bioshock 1 to you? To me, two different experiences. So you know,
that's a hard question. I think Bioshock 1 would still be my favorite, but that is for different reasons. They're almost like different games to me. Mm-hmm. They have like a very different attitude to them. I would think Bioshock 1 would still be my favorite, but Infinite is really Infinite's definitely more of a polished game. Like it's more fun to play. Like the combat is a lot more rewarding than Bioshock 1. But
if you remember when it came out, a lot of people were mad that it wasn't that dark. You know, kind of.
The trailers were super different than when the game came out. I remember everyone like freaking out about it.
I love that it was bright. I mean, I almost like that it's almost oversaturated.
It looks like a Disney cartoon, but like really racist.
Well, because that's like it's like the visuals like counter the
story
emotion and like the hatefulness of the people that live there. Because like everybody that lives there is like such a
it almost looks like a happy place, but it definitely isn't. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Like they all have these twisted mindsets and these like awful.
I think that's the metaphor of the whole game.
But the environment they live in is beautiful. So.
No, I agree. Yeah.
The environment for the whole. I think the whole motif of the game is like, on the surface, everything may look pretty and wonderful, but you never know like people's darker issues. I think that's the whole like point of what the game is trying to get.
Right. Yeah.
Also, it's like
time travel and paradoxness. Anytime a TV show, a movie, or a game does that, I'm just like. I'm lost.
It does.
That answers our question, though. I guess I'll definitely have to play the DLC, and I'll just replay it on PC then.
I kind of want to try the DLC, but I don't want to pay $15 for it. Is my issue. That's my.
Well, see, I don't play on 360, and that's what I played this on because that's what we had it on. So I didn't want to buy it on PS3, so now I'll just buy it on PS3 with the DLC.
But Mark played the DLC, right?
Yeah.
So could you go over like the story of the DLC?
Without spoiling.
Yeah, no spoilers. Try to like do like what does it explain?
I want to check it out.
In the main game.
Well, it basically just ties in how it goes into the first game. Burial C1 basically continues Bioshock Infinite, and then play the original Bioshock, and then after you play that, then play Burial C number 2. That's how it is like timeline based.
Okay. Does it explain Elizabeth anymore? Because like I get her purpose, but I'm like
I can explain her purpose for you if you want.
Please.
Information.
Comstock needs an heir to the throne, but he can't have kids. So he jumps into a different dimension, goes to Booker's house, and Booker owes him money for whatever reason. And so he basically sells Anna to Comstock for his debts or whatever. And so, since she's technically related to Comstock, she can be an heir to his whatever, his throne or whatever.
But she's related to Comstock, who is Booker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his daughter.
That's where the paradox thing like loses me on like.
Yeah. So Elizabeth is Anna, but as raised by Comstock.
So in different dimensions, they have different names.
They're
Yeah.
just their counterparts, yeah.
Because maybe Comstock didn't know her name. I don't know.
It kind of makes sense. It's just like anytime time travel and paradox and universes get involved, I'm just like, okay, hold on, let me get this down, like 1 second. But I was more like involved in like the gameplay of the game more than anything.
The tears were the best, man. You just ran out of ammo or something and got you out of binds. You know, I mean, shoot.
Yeah.
Just like there's a rift in the world.
Yeah.
What did you guys? Speaking of gameplay, what did you think of the not the grapple? What is it called? Like the skyline?
Skyhook.
So
Underutilized.
badass.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
good. It was cool.
Underutilized though. Like when I used it, I was just like, I want more of this, and then it did nothing.
I mean, you really can string together some awesome combos
Yeah.
and make you feel like you're way
But
better.
there
at
were
the
just
game
so
than you
many,
are.
so little fixed areas where you
But
can use it.
I don't know. You can get around. I mean, it's pretty good usage of it, I think, because I love like going from zip lines, like zip line, and then you like sky attack somebody and get a headshot on somebody, and then
Those
jump
melee
back onto the
stuff.
skyline.
I think I wasted a lot of time just running around using that and the crows. Like, literally, just running around using it pointlessly. Yeah.
Mayonnaise were awesome. The first time I got to like split somebody's head with that thing, oh, that was so good.
I made my wife play the first hour of the game because I always try to force her to play games.
It's not gonna work.
She was actually kind of into it until she like ripped somebody's head off with the skyline thing.
My fiance beat it, and she
There
loved
might
it.
be in Wolfenstein New Order where you split that lady's jaw open.
Oh, yeah.
It was just as graphic as that.
It's pretty sweet. She's like, wait, why did this game just go from me at a carnival to me throwing a baseball at an interracial couple?
Video games.
Because,
Corey, you should have had her come on, man. She beat it.
Yeah, I know. I should have. I didn't even think about it. I forgot she played it until he mentioned his.
We would have had a
Girlfriend or
million
wife.
views, man, by now. I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
I know. So annoying.
In Bioshock 1, you know when you had to either use a plasmid or your gun?
Yeah.
I hate that. And I'm actually happy that in Bioshock 2, everyone got mad at that. That you was like one hand was a plasmid, one was a gun. I thought that was like way better for some
I
reason.
know. Freeze and shoot. It's like it's cool.
Yeah, I was like, the thing is, I only ended up using like 1 or 2 plasmids. I would end up like electric gun. Like that would be my whole
And
thing.
the Big Daddy drill, like that was amazing.
yeah, that was awesome.
I would have to say that the like the most available weapon, which is the air shotgun, that's one of the coolest like weapons that you can get in the game. You know what I mean? That you could always have available or whatever. I mean, shoot, it's like
It never really ran out. Yeah.
yeah, it's badass.
I wish there was more RPG elements that there were from the first Bioshock. I think that was another complaint from 2, or from 1 to 2. And I thought in Infinite they were going to come back.
2 got a lot of hate, and I actually really liked it. So.
I loved 2. I thought that multiplayer was awesome.
RPG elements in what way? Could you level up weapons or level up yourself or what? How?
That's Bioshock. It wasn't like a full RPG.
Was there a skill tree?
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
there was like a semi-skill tree, but like
Oh, okay.
2 and Infinite were just like, how about that? I kind of wish they brought that back.
There's certain
After being
elements of
off the
RPGs that I like, but straight up RPGs I just can't do all that well. Unless it's Perkerman.
Perkerman.
No, I thought the game was great. Like that last boss or stage, whatever it was, pissed me off though.
I don't even remember.
Where you're on the ship in the sky, it's like a stormy night.
Oh yeah.
I died so many fucking times.
You know what? Let's talk about that, Kevin. What was the most difficult? I guess you don't really call them boss battles, but like area. I guess for me it was a siren in the graveyard.
Yeah, that's
That also
easily probably
sucked.
the
No,
hardest
that was awful.
I mean, for me that was tough, man. I that's probably where I died the most.
I don't think I've had a difficult boss fight since, well, actually, Persona 4 now. But Bioshock Infinite, like, that took me at least, like, a day and a half to get right. Even on normal.
What about the dude that just, like the big robot guy that just jumps around, like on top of the building?
It was fun.
Well, I think I had trouble with him because I was trying to get a trophy. I had to, like, kill him.
Oh, the melee or with a pistol or something?
Yeah. So I ended up, like, getting him stuck in a corner, like, and then just shooting him like that. So that was why it was tough for me, I remember.
Mark, what was your hardest part?
I thought it was all 3 sirens. They were annoying,
Yeah.
and the very end was very hard too.
What were?
Other pretty much smooth sailing.
It wasn't that hard. I tried 1999 for, like, I don't know what, like the first 2 hours, and I was like, no.
1999, just wrecked me.
Did you guys see a new System Shock is coming out?
No,
When?
Yep.
that was one of my recommendations for a game of the month was System Shock 2 because I've never finished it, but I've started it over like 4 or 5 times.
I've never even played them before, but I just knew that that's where the 1999 mode.
Yeah, well, that's
stemmed
what
from.
the Bioshock series, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's a great game from what I understand, but it's tough. It's like a straight up 90s like Deus Ex kind of style game, and it's fun, but it doesn't like move as well as, and the story doesn't progress as well as newer games do. Like there's a lot of real stale time. Like,
Well, it's very old PC.
Yeah, you go like an hour and a half with doing like almost nothing. But it's a great game.
Well, there's a new one coming.
I liked Bioshock Infinite, but I think I probably rank one above it still.
Damn, I have to play them now. Son of a buck.
I see. The thing is, you're missing out on all the connections because there are a lot of references to Bioshock 1 because it's technically.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Yeah, it's technically a prequel without, like, you can play
directly being one. Right?
Well, if you think about it, you got to Rapture through a tear, right? So
yeah,
Rapture is just another dimension. So I don't know if it might be even going alongside the same time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Unless was Rapture run down in Infinite? I can't remember.
No, it was. I think it was Immaculate.
It was in its during the first burial at sea. It's like in its prime, so it's like how it is before you see it in Bioshock 1.
Okay.
Bioshock 1 is all pretty run down, and then in Burial at Sea when it starts off, it's like there's parties going on and people aren't all deformed yet.
Okay.
So let me ask you this: gameplay-wise, is it like as smooth as this one? Because when I started this one, I think I beat it in like 3 days. I mean, am I gonna get into those games the same way?
Bioshock 1 was a little longer.
It's
oh, it is?
I don't know length of time, but it's a little sluggish.
Okay.
That's probably. Do you know the ending of 1 yet? Has anyone written that for you?
I don't know it.
Don't do it.
It's one of
I'd probably, I'd rather not know it.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you. It's just one of the best like twists.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
I love twists. So cool. All right,
It's worth
definitely
playing.
have to play.
Just to get to the
I've looked at a lot of like top 100 lists, and Bioshock is always on it. Like the first Bioshock, it's somewhere on it, like top 10.
I really, honestly, man, I'm so sad that I waited this long to play this damn game. Like I said, I see my brother play through it, but just hadn't gotten to it.
I see him.
What's that?
He like opened his mouth and closed it. I think somebody. Mark, go ahead. I saw it.
Wait, what?
I thought you were gonna say something. Sorry. All right, I'm a jerk.
Maybe he was yawning.
Sorry, Mark, I bored you.
Nah.
All right. We want to close up Bioshock. Anyone got last words to say? Corey, we'll run down the line.
I love it, and now I'm gonna go check out the DLC soon, probably. And that's about it.
Jorge?
Yeah, like I said, I waited too long to play it, and now I'll play all 3 of them on PC.
Was that like a fight me thing or something? I don't care what you play it on. Mark?
Yeah, I thought it was a good story. I liked how when you played the DLC, how it tied into the first one, because after you beat the original game, it doesn't really tie in as much until like the end, and then you're like, okay, well, what happens now? And then you have to play the DLC to figure out, oh, okay, this is what happened next. Yeah,
Mikey?
Story.
Mikey?
I think it's a good game. It just didn't make sense till the end.
Fair enough. Michael?
I like it a lot. I like it all.
I'd play it again, but I want to do it on 1999. I gotta not give up this time, but I realize I only have a month, so
Screw that.
I cranked it down, and I'm a casual, and I suck. We are playing, what is it, March now? March.
Yeah.
We're playing Heavy Rain this month, and I think that was Jorge's pick, which I think you've won twice, so good job, Jorge. Proud of you.
Thank you. I try. I'm very good at being lucky, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for mine to come in the mail.
Yeah, I wanted the PS3 one, or the PS4 one, but like, I guess I could import one.
This one will be really interesting. I'm excited to see kind of like
jerk.
what everyone's and because there's a lot of endings, but a lot of them are pretty similar. But you can really kind of get a lot of different outcomes in the game.
Has everyone played Heavy Rain before? Or no.
No, I played the first like hour maybe. Like I remember the kid and the clown and all that, but
I haven't, but I'm freaking excited to play this one just as much as I was to play Bioshock.
I have one giant flaw in this game, but I'll save it till next month, I guess.
Or it's not. Well, it's more like an interactive experience. It's definitely not like
No,
video game.
it's a story thing. It's
Oh,
not about
okay.
the gameplay,
Okay.
which I have things to say about it.
I'm actually excited about that part that it's an interactive game.
It is.
I'm feeling kind of lazy this month.
Did you Until Dawn do Heavy Rain 2, or is it?
No, it's a totally different game. But Until Dawn is amazing. I'm playing that right now for the
I need
first
to
time,
get that.
and that game is awesome.
All right, so I guess we'll see you guys next month
Yeah,
for
I'm happy I can make it.
Heavy Rain. Yeah, good job. Planning master over here.
Yeah, man, the more the merrier. Everybody, let's all show up next month.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Maybe next month we'll be better planned and not have technical issues in Echo and making this
Well, you
fun.
got here like 2 minutes before we.
I know.
Hopefully I get the game beaten because I'm still waiting for it. March 11th is what it says.
Oh, wow.
Corey, I don't know
I think once you get it, you're gonna run through it pretty quick, Corey.
I hope so. It's coming from Australia, so
It's not very long.
It can be. I don't remember how long it was. It's not something that I love to binge play though.
No.
It's kind of hard to sit down and just play like 5 hours of it. It's definitely like
Challenge
watched it the
accepted.
first time.
oh, you can do it. I just think it's more enjoyable like an hour or two at a time.
You know, if you sit and watch, you gotta play it like the length of time you watch a movie and then the longer.
Cool.
So, take that as you wish.
Bye everybody. Bye.
See you later.
bye.